Ancient cave paintings capture the invisible power of the wind from a distant era. Primeval forests stand tall, shrouded in the pure, crisp mist of early dawn. Sunlight pierces through the canopy, illuminating a world completely free of dust. Ancient stone pillars stand firm against the sweeping winds of the vast plains. Clear lake waters mirror the deep blue of an untouched, pristine sky. An hourglass flows slowly, marking the passage of time before the age of industry. Black and white archives reveal the first factory chimneys, signaling a new age. Dark smoke billows from an old steam locomotive, filling the air with soot. Heavy metal gears of the 19th century began their relentless, rhythmic grind. A traditional wooden paper fan unfolds, a simple tool for a changing world. Cities turned gray as the rapid era of industrialization began to cloud the sky. Fine dust particles now dance visibly within every beam of strong light. Microscopic views reveal the hidden complexity of pollen grains, magnified 1,000 times. Superfine particulate matter floats silently in the dark, a hidden threat to health. Historic archives show citizens wearing primitive cloth masks to filter the air. Classic cotton filters represent our first basic attempts to capture airborne impurities. A timeline rushes forward across the screen, marking decades of rapid technological change. A hand places a new blueprint on the table, sparking the vision for clean air. A pencil sketches aerodynamic curves, blending science with modern industrial design. Blue light sweeps over a prototype, revealing the internal flow of a new device. Modern cities are now veiled in a thick, suffocating layer of urban smog. Traffic lights glow dimly through the haze of a heavily polluted atmosphere. AQI charts jump into the red zone, triggering a serious alarm for public health. A hand flips the switch, bringing a high-tech experimental device to life. From high above, we see the modern factory, a beacon of innovation and purity. Computer screens display 3D simulations of complex airflow dynamics. Virtual fan blades spin within the software, optimized for maximum efficiency. Robotic arms automatically plot intricate circuit diagrams on high-quality paper. A precision robot picks up a microchip and places it into a test socket. A 3D printer builds the very first plastic housing prototype, layer by layer. Red lasers sweep over the surface to verify every dimension with absolute accuracy. Massive tanks are filled with pure, high-quality ABS plastic beads for production. Pipes feed the plastic beads into high-pressure injection molding machines. A massive metal mold slams shut with a powerful and decisive mechanical sound. White steam rises as the hot mold opens, revealing a newly formed shell. Robotic arms extract the casing and place it onto a long conveyor belt. Thermal knives automatically trim away any excess plastic from the cooling parts. A CNC machine smooths every edge of the body to a perfect, silky finish. Compressed air blasts away any remaining plastic dust from the surface. Light sensors inspect the surface finish to ensure a flawless, professional glow. The brand logo is laser-etched onto the casing, a mark of quality and trust. The conveyor carries the housing panels through a specialized cooling chamber. Rolls of ultra-fine glass fibers spin rapidly on a precision-controlled axis. The HEPA loom weaves these fibers together into a dense, protective web. Under a macro lens, the pure white surface of the filter appears like a vast, snowy field. The pleating machine folds the filter media into a tight, zigzag geometric pattern. Mechanical arms press the pleated layers into a solid protective plastic frame. Silicone glue is pumped along the edges to create a completely airtight seal. Laser scanners verify the exact distance between every single fold in the filter. Black activated carbon granules pour into a funnel for the odor neutralizing stage. A vibration system evenly distributes the carbon within the deodorizing mesh. A pre-filter screen is attached to the outer frame to capture larger particles. Robots gather the finished filters and stack them neatly for final assembly. A shiny, high-efficiency brushless DC motor sits ready for installation. Copper coils are inserted into the motor housing with microscopic precision. Automated screwdrivers tighten every bolt around the motor for a secure fit. A robotic arm applies specialized lubricant to the motor's central rotating shaft. The centrifugal fan blade is fitted onto the shaft with absolute balance. A dynamic balancer tests the blades for any vibration during high-speed rotation. Green printed circuit boards are placed onto the high-speed assembly line. Pick-and-place machines fire chips onto the board at incredible lightning speeds. The boards pass through a reflow oven to permanently solder every component. A barcode scanner tracks each board to manage production data in real time. Automated trimmers cut the capacitor leads to a uniform, precise length. A layer of insulating gel is applied to protect the board from moisture and dust. Automated optical inspection scans every solder joint for any invisible defects. A robotic arm installs the LCD screen into the front face of the device. Signal cables are connected from the display to the main control board. Infrared dust sensors are fitted into the body to monitor air quality in real time. VOC sensors are placed in a sealed chamber to detect organic odors. A power supply unit is lowered into the bottom compartment of the machine. 4 screws are tightened by a robot to secure the base of the purifier. The conveyor moves the unit toward the central filter installation station. A mechanical arm opens the door and slides the HEPA core into place. The housing panels click together, achieving a perfect and seamless fit. Specification labels are automatically applied to the back of the machine. A robot plugs in the power cord for the unit's very first operational test. The LED screen glows to life, displaying the brand's startup logo. Robot fingers touch the sensitive buttons to switch through different modes. A decibel meter is held close to the body to verify silent operation. Airflow from the top of the machine makes the test ribbons dance in the wind. A fine mist of smoke is sprayed into the intake to test the sensors. The display turns from red to blue within 5 seconds, proving its power. Laser counters verify the number of particles remaining at the air outlet. A thin film is applied to test the suction power and seal of the machine. Vibration tables simulate rough terrain to ensure the unit survives shipping. The filter door is opened and closed 100 times to test the hinges. High voltage probes check for any electrical leaks to ensure user safety. Infrared cameras monitor the motor's temperature during long-term operation. The power cord is unplugged and neatly coiled with a secure tie. The warehouse doors open to reveal thousands of units ready for shipment. A robot places the purifier into a custom-printed, high-quality cardboard carton. The top flaps are folded and sealed with heavy-duty tape automatically. Shipping labels and tracking codes are applied to the side of the box. Cartons are stacked onto wooden pallets by a powerful mechanical arm. PE stretch film is wrapped around the pallet to protect the goods. Automatic guided vehicles move the pallets into the smart warehouse system. Clean factory floors reflect the wheels of the vehicles as they move efficiently. A robotic arm scans the QR code on the very last box of the batch. A wide shot shows the massive high-rise, automated storage and retrieval system. Factory lights dim in inactive zones to save energy and protect the environment. A slow-motion shot captures the fan blades coming to a gentle, silent stop. Light reflects off the glossy plastic casing, showcasing the premium finish. The intricately designed air vents are highlighted under the studio lights. A soft cloth wipe removes any dust from the unit before the box is closed. A robot tests the sensitivity of the included remote control unit. Batteries are automatically installed into the remote by a specialized machine. User manuals are dropped into the box to guide the new owner. A high-security anti-counterfeit seal is applied to the top of the cart. The delivery truck rolls out, carrying a promise of health to a new home. The warehouse doors close slowly, marking the end of a successful shift. A modern room is bathed in soft, gentle light, creating a peaceful sanctuary. A hand touches the glass interface of the air purifier, waking it up. The safety index on the screen displays a perfect 001 reading. A faint mist in the air vanishes as the machine begins its silent work. A green potted plant sits beside the purifier, a symbol of natural life. Leaves sway gently in the clean, fresh breeze flowing from the device. "3D graphics simulate clean air spreading into every corner of the house. A glass of crystal clear water sits on the table, reflecting the purity of the room. A window opens to reveal a deep blue sky and a bright, hopeful horizon. Morning sunlight shines directly onto the pure white body of the machine. The Energy Star icon appears, highlighting our commitment to power efficiency. A green Earth spins slowly in space, a reminder of our global responsibility. A robotic arm and a human hand meet, representing the harmony of technology. For a cleaner future appears, a message of hope and dedication. The brand logo emerges on a minimalist white background, clean and bold. Contact information and our hotline appear at the bottom of the screen. The air purifier stands alone in the frame, a symbol of modern wellness. The scene fades slowly into a world of pure, brilliant white. Thank you for watching.